Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Stardust Show, powered by Radio World. I have the privilege tonight to introduce you my co-host, who is very excited to share her story with you, Lucy. Over to you, Lucy.
Oh, hi, Marina. It's lovely to be here.
So, Lucy, our listeners want to know what is your story? What is your Stardust story? What brought you where you are in your life right now?
Wow. So it's definitely been a journey. And so what brought me to where I am now, what I'm doing now with my vision is I've always been that, I used to always be that shy, unconfident girl who never believed in herself, who was very anxious as a child and growing up with that and having really low self-worth. And then I found the fire in me and I was really ambitious, like in my 20s. And then as soon as I became a mum, I lost it all again. And that is what happened. So I lost myself as a mum. I lost myself through motherhood. I thought that I wasn't allowed to be who I was. Thought I wasn't allowed to go and have the dreams that I wanted, because I truly believed that I was here now as a mum. I was here now to be a supportive wife to her dad and support him in his business. And what I wanted didn't count anymore. And I suddenly realized, after a few years of feeling like really down, all I can imagine, it was being really grey back then, stressed, not being present with my daughter, was that wasn't the truth. I could actually be who I am. I could still be Lucy as well as be a mum. So I went on my own journey of self-discovery and threw myself into lots of personal development and learning. And then I set up my own coaching business. And through that, I suddenly started talking to mums and realized that I wasn't actually the only mum that felt like that. There was a lot of mums out there that felt the same, that felt as soon as they become mum, they had to put themselves last. That was it. They were mum now. They lose their identity. They become lost, and they become very tired, very stressed, unpresent, and running on empty. And I thought, I wasn't the only mum here. And I used to go to a lot of women development groups and realized that, and had coaches and realized that they were great, but what they didn't really understand was the emotions we feel as a mum, like the guilt, the loneliness, the pressure we put on ourselves to be the bestest mum we can be. And so I created Mumazing because I wanted to create a space for mums to come along and still be who they are, in a place where they feel held and supported while going on their journey and raising children. And so that's how I got here. That's where Mumazing was born. And it goes well further than that. It goes back to my own childhood, when I lost a relationship with my dad because of the pressures of everyday living through his business. And I just don't want other families to experience that. I want other families to be true, be in their power, be living their life purpose, and to be really present and not get caught up in the everyday stresses that you can start to lose what's the most important thing to you. So that's how I got here. That's the part.
Wow, Lucy, it's you said it in one breath, and I know it takes a lot more for you to go through everything and help our listeners understand how could you transform yourself and become this amazing stardust mom. And I was just wondering, what were the top 3 challenges you had to experience since you started this amazing journey into serendipity? Because I'm sure you didn't even scratch the surfaces.
No.
Wow.
No, you've got it right there, Marina. Oh my gosh, what a journey. It has been such a journey, and it has opened up things that I would never have thought it would have opened up for me. So the first challenge was negative influence. So it was everybody not everybody, but quite a few people around me being really negative and towards me stepping up and stepping out, going, this is my dream, this is my passion, this is what I want to do. So I had quite a lot of negativity, criticism around that. So that was one. And it was about, that I still had to stay in this and stay strong through that challenge, because they were really close people as well, which is harder when it's the close people, but usually find it's the close people that do it because they come from that place of fear or worry for you. So that was the first one. The second one would be, at first when I started my coaching business, I was lost. I found it a real struggle, like how to have a coaching business. I became qualified, but I find it really hard to go out there and find the clients. So that was another hard one for me. And to kind of like, not sacrifice things, but like to work so hard and think, am I doing the right thing for my daughter? And to still have that belief that this was the right way and this was going to teach her to have her dreams. But you have that doubt as well, am I doing the right thing by not going out there and getting a proper job, by not going out there and keeping that security at the beginning, and taking those risks that I took. And the last one was the most deepest one, where I had to get to know myself on a real personal, deep level. So I really had to go on this journey of discovering all about me, discovering all about the limitations that I was putting on myself, and to go and do a lot of healing and a lot of revisiting stuff to able to heal and transform, to move me forward into my purpose and into my passion. So they were like the three main challenges that I faced really on my journey.
Lucy, a lot of people they come along and ask me the same question. How do I find my purpose? And I'm thinking, really? Are you kidding me? You are the purpose.
Yeah.
This is what the world needs. The world needs you. They need you. And for you, took me decades to understand this. But for you, being so young, so vibrant, and doing all this on your own, discovering this eureka moment when you realize that life without purpose is not worth living, it's just extraordinary. So what are now the top 3 rewards, the top 3 wins that you experienced, and you thought, you know what, it was hard, it was so heartbreaking, and yet it was worth it?
So worth it. Yeah, that gets me emotional because it's been so worth it. The first one is to actually experience life and not be in the everyday, like system and just existing. Really, to start to experience life is magical, and that is what I have now, is the experiences that, by being my purpose, by being fully into me, what I now witness are these magical experiences. And so that'd be one thing, and to be really grateful, to practice, to discover gratitude and to practice that is amazing in itself. So I'm really blessed about that. And to also to transform from that child who was at 5 years old, so unconfident, so anxious, lost really, I was lost as a child, and to now to have gone through this journey and to actually feel like something, to feel I'm in my purpose, I'm in my power. That is so worth the journey, so worth it. And it is magical, this side. It really is magical, even though, like you say, it can have those challenging times. It is so worth it because you have amazing experiences, you meet amazing people, the people that I serve, and to watch their lives transform is absolutely, to serve is just so incredible in itself and so rewarding as well. And to teach my daughter as well that, to go after her dreams as well and to be who she really is something as well that I'm going through, that I've gone through it for as well for her. So she becomes who she is and doesn't give up on her dreams.
Wow, Lucy, a lot of people are talking about helping others, doing amazing things, but then in their own backyards is a lot of weed growing,
Yeah.
And for you to take care of your own garden, I think this is the biggest win of all. I feel that unless you help your own children to understand that you have a choice,
Mm.
Nobody could come and think for you. Nobody could be you. Nobody could tell you what to do, where to go, who to be. It is your right. It is your birthright to be awake
Yes, be
and
awake, yes.
feel the magic of life. I most of the time I'm thinking, okay, so you're helping all these other people. What about your own?
Yes.
Because it's where the real magic happens, when you feel
Mm.
that everything you've been going through is worth it, simply because your own is moving into a different dimension, into a different field, into a different vibrational compass.
Yes, I definitely, yes, so agree with you. And that's my main focus, is our next generation, is to teach them. And that was my motivator. When I was in that business with her dad, and it was very stressful, it wasn't my dream. And what turned it around for me was, what role model am I being to my daughter by showing her this is what life's about? Like, you make sacrifices, you don't be who you are, and everything. And she was one of my motivators. She's one of my best teachers. If it wasn't for my daughter, I probably wouldn't have gone on this journey, because I started doing this for her. But again, I've got to show her what life is really about. So she's taught me so much in that way. And I totally agree. I feel that we are parent leaders. And that's what I say in my business. We are the parent leaders for our children. Because if we're leading the way, if we're in our purpose, then they're going to follow. If we're not, they're going to look and go, well, you're not doing it. So there's no truth in that. Why should I be doing it if you're not doing it? And that's what I totally believe, that we need to lead the way for our children and show them.
So I think, Lucy, you are spot on. You can't be a stardust mom if your child doesn't feel is coming from stardust, if your child doesn't feel the need to share their own genius and be out there and better themselves. That unique gift you are given at birth.
Yes.
And
yeah,
it's not given to you, it's given for the world through you. So you could master it, you could become abundant and just wrap yourself up in the best colors, the best emotions, and gift yourself to the world. So now I know it's a lot going on in your life. It's almost like, oh my God, how is she doing everything? How she does it?
How am I doing everything? You've got to have a great, amazing team. That's what I say. You've got to have a great, amazing team around you. Because I believe that mums can have it all, but they can't do it all on themselves. And this is one thing a lot of mums struggle with, is they put so much pressure on themselves that they have to do it all. And I am the best outsourcer for my business. I outsource the stuff, and that's what I feel is a massive key, is to get your amazing team, and to also look after yourself first as well. So self-care is something that I really go on about as well. Filling yourself up so you're not an empty. So putting yourself first. That aeroplane analogy, putting the oxygen mask on first, do that first, because when you do, you've got so much more to give. So that's
so true, Lucy. You see, how could you love another if you can't love yourself?
I know.
How could you be kind to another if you are not kind to yourself?
Exactly.
And it's so true. It's so much wisdom. You are so young, and you you experienced so much already, and you understand that this emotional intelligence is the one element, the one tool, the one magic tool that could turn everything around for you. It's almost like when people are asking, waiting for a miracle, you are saying, you know what? I am the miracle. I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm here already, and I'm offering myself to you, to the world. And if you don't understand me, I will help you understand me. If I don't understand you, I will join my energy with you and will make it happen. Whatever it is that we want to create, whatever it is that we want to deliver. And it's almost like being the architect of your own dream. And you know what, Lucy, what amazes me about you? I mean, it's not only your youth, your vibrancy, your love for people and for children, for your family, for yourself. It's something else about you that makes me wonder why other people other people cannot see, cannot feel, what you see.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that you look at life with a fresh pair of eyes, you look at life and you see yourself first,
Mm.
and creating this community for other other people who could feel connected. You know, you almost like um, you speak for those who don't have a voice yet,
Mm.
and you lead with purpose. And
Mm.
I absolutely adore you. I think
Oh, thanks, Marina. It's because I've been through it. You know, I've been through the journey. So I've been through such a personal journey, like most of us have who get here, because that's why we're here and we're serving, because we've been through it ourselves. And we're kind of like leading the way. We're like, we've been through this, we've discovered this. So I now want to show other people.
wow. So you turn your dream into a vision, you turn your vision into, you produce your own reality.
Yeah,
And you are helping other moms do the same
do the
and
same.
help their own children. And you know, a lot of people that are going out of their you know, like um, they make the extra 10,000 miles and they go places, they go around the world and they help others, but they can't remember actually there are people at home who need them.
Mm,
And
yes.
this is what fascinates me about you. You are absolutely spot on. You
And it's
are
because, Marina, of my
hands-on.
own experience. My real
Yes.
dad, I stopped having a relationship with my real dad when I was 5 years old, because he had a breakdown from his life and from business. And that was it. You know, he missed out on a daughter, he missed out on a granddaughter, he died young due to alcohol. And because I've been through that and felt that pain and what that's done, that's why why I can feel this and so passionate about it, because of my own experience and how easy it is to lose what is most important.
It's so easy to lose sight of what
Lose
matters
sight,
the most.
yeah, of what
Not
matters.
you, because you matter the most. And
Yes, you
you are
matter.
here testimony of that. I mean, you are simply saying, stop, stop and think for yourself. Who do you want to be?
Mm.
And I'm just curious because it's so much going on in your life. What is breaking news right now? What's happening? Give us the breaking news.
Breaking news. So it's really exciting. So I decided I always knew that I wanted to get my message out on a large scale, but knew that I couldn't do it myself. So as soon as I started coaching, I was like, I'm going to license. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to franchise or license. And I've been running my amazing group for a while now and seeing so many great results. I was like, now's the time to get it out. So this week, I've been training my first licensee, and she's setting up a group in North London, Hertfordshire. So that's really exciting news. So I've been training her this
Wow.
week. So that's good. That started that movement of getting it, you know, more widespread. So that's really,
Wow.
really exciting. And she's amazing. She's got the same values as me. And yeah, it's a perfect match. So I'm very excited about that. So that's what's going on right now. And that's my focus right now, is to get more licensees to now deliver this program that I've created for mums, because of the results that I've seen with my clients and the members that are part of it. It's time to really get it out there now.
So it's almost like a license to inner greatness, like a license to limitless abilities and beauty in life. And how long is the process? I mean, you just started now. When is your student going to be accredited? When is she going
Oh,
to?
the licensee. So it ended this week. So we've done 3 days, and then we do monthly support as well. So yeah. So
Wow.
she's ready to go in January. So she's launching the group in January. So we're going to be working together until then to get this launched and to get her group set up.
Wow, wow. That's amazing. You know, to see that the formula you created, the solution you created to
It's the vision coming alive.
you know, and it's transferable because what you created is not only for you. You are just saying, look, works for me, and you just need to be yourself and use the same steps, and it's definitely going to work for you. And then we become a bigger community, and then we
Yes.
support each other better, and then we have um, this chance to complete each other. Because I
Exactly.
think, Lucy, maybe I'm wrong, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel there is a lot of um, nonsensical competition out there. People who got an idea, they feel somebody else will have a similar idea, and they have to eliminate them instead of completing each other, instead of thinking, actually, I could only compete against myself. I cannot compete against somebody else because I'm unique. I'm the one and
Mm.
only. What is your view on competition?
I don't agree with competition. I feel it's about collaboration, about our uniqueness. So I don't competition, to me, there is no competition as far as I'm in my place. I've had members leave my group before because apparently I took their competition in the group, and I've said to her, there's no competition, we're in this together, there's no competition. I don't see it that way. I see that what I've created with my amazing, there could be somebody else out there doing exactly the same thing. I don't know, but I know what's true to me and what my message is, and I'm getting it. And the people who like the message, who say and want me to serve them, will come to me, and who don't, that's fine as well. I feel that if we need a lot of people doing this. There's a lot of people in this world, and what we do is amazing. Can we?
Absolutely.
So we need to all come together and lead the way.
Yes, I mean, you are to start. You're so generous because you are abundant, and being generous makes you almost like Niagara. You become more. You have more to give. You never run out of your own self, of your own divine essence, because it's only one of you, and that cannot be multiplied. But yes, you're
We've
also
all got our own
but
uniqueness, haven't we? We've
yes,
all got our own uniqueness, and people connect with people's uniqueness. Somebody may connect to me, not connect to somebody else. Somebody may connect to somebody else, but not me. We draw in our tribe who we connect with, don't we, on that deep emotional level. And I think that's what it's about. Especially in serving, there's different coaches and leaders out there, but it's who you connect with. Because we're all different, we're different. So it's who you connect with, who you feel comfortable with, who you feel is going to help you and transform you. I believe that. So I don't feel...
I think it's a part of the social conditioning we've been exposed to over decades and decades. So, for example, if you think of Chinese, the Western society, they're always going out of their way to chase a goal, like the external goals, like the next big house, the next big holiday, the next big car, whatever it was, helicopter, whatever it is, yes, in everybody's um, standards. But what Chinese do, they think, okay, I'm going to. So the Western society, they're looking at life through a window. They look to what's happening outside, and they try to copy and be better, and steal ideas, whatever it is the case might be. But what Asian in general do, they look inside themselves. They do the dirty work. They do the inside, the inside
the
work.
painful stuff, Marina, the painful, hard stuff within.
Yes, and they work on it. They work on themselves, and they become like Christopher Columbus for themselves. Columbus. So they discover themselves, and then they're looking at themselves thinking, oh my God, I'm so absolutely powerful. And then what's happening, they unleash their inner powers. They awaken. So for me, I'm looking outside, I'm thinking, what's wrong? What's wrong? Come on, wake up. So yes, you are always in a trance, whatever that trance might be sadness, happiness, enthusiasm, boredom, doesn't matter really. But it's a choice you make. Nobody can force
You're so
to
right,
choose.
Marina. Yeah, it is a choice you make. And I went on a deep awakening. So this time last year, I made a choice. Like, why do I still not feel good enough? Why am I still afraid of rejection? I put on a really great event in the summer last year, the Amazing Awards, celebrating mums. And it was my first event. I partnered up with a luxury magazine in Devon, and we had great sponsors. And for the first event, we had a great turnout, loads of nominees. And I was just so blown away by it being the first one. But I still didn't feel good enough. And I thought, I've put on this event. People are coming up to me, saying to me, Lucy, oh my goodness, that's amazing. You know, and that you're celebrating mums. The mums who won the awards were so happy, but I still didn't feel good enough. And I thought, what is going on? Why do I still feel like I'm scared of rejection? Why do I not feel good enough? So I decided that I was going to look within to find out. And I went on my own awakening journey. I went to therapy to work through my pain, and I went on my own and I woke up and I went through that awakening process. And it is painful to discover, but I've come out of it like so amazing, like so enlightened, and so free. And it's free as well, Marina. You become free. It's so freeing.
Yes, and I can see that you are just absolutely amazing. And you know what?
Oh, thank you.
I think what really happens when you awake, you can't go back to sleep anymore. You know,
you can't. Once you've done it, yeah.
It's a transformational change. There's no way.
It's like the Matrix pill, isn't it? They say once you've taken that pill, you can't go back. That's it. You've awakened up.
And I think what is really very important is that you realize that yes, in this journey I could make bad choices, or I could be too obsessed by my own passion and lose everything. So yeah, they might take my house away, my car away, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have myself.
Yes, nobody. And I did. I walked out on a guy I loved.
Yes.
I walked out on a guy I loved end of last year. I walked from our house, our big house. I then, didn't have anywhere to live because I knew that I had to do it. I knew that if I wanted to make my vision become more alive, and I think the awards were the turnaround point for that. We're like, look, Lucy, what you've done. Look what is needed out there. Look what you've got. Was like, I have to get this out there, and to do that, I'm going to have to walk away from everything, look within, and wake. And I didn't realize it was about awakening at that time. I just thought I've just got to go and work on that stuff that is stopping me. And what a journey! Amazing.
What a journey. Look at yourself now. So, breaking news again. You've been nominated for the Stardust Award.
I have, yeah.
Congratulations. And people are voting for you. We can't wait to finally meet you on the red carpet. And I see this essence of Lucy contaminating everyone in the room,
Oh, thank you.
So for our listeners, if you did not vote yet for Lucy, go now to Radio W.O.R.K.S nomination page, find Lucy, vote for her, cast your Stardust vote for her. She's an absolute Stardust child. She's never going to look down on anyone unless she wants to lift them up. And Lucy, what is your key message for our listeners tonight?
My key message is stay true to you. Really stay true to you. You know who you are inside, the person that you are, and to stay true, because no matter how hard it may feel to be you, to step into you, it is so worth it. The gifts are on the other side. They really are on the other side. It's magical.
Wow. Lucy, I have to say this, and I have to say this with all my heart and my soul and with the whole universe with me. You are Stardust.
Thank you, Marina.
From both of us until next time, and I sure think and I feel it's going to be a next time, and perhaps Lucy will decide to have her own radio show soon.
Yeah,
and I'll be delighted to help you with that. So until next time, just remember, you are Stardust. Goodbye.
Thank you, Marina. It's been great. Bye.
Bye.